Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Simplified. This video is a continuation of the VLOOKUP series and we are moving on to slightly advanced techniques. In case you don't have a grip over the basics yet, check out the earlier videos of the series, the links are available in the description. In today's video, we are going to look at how VLOOKUP is typically used, understand its limitations and also learn how we can improve upon it for a more efficient use. I have a database here with the financials of various listed entities. And in this tab, I have used VLOOKUP to search for Axis Bank and get total revenues. Here, total revenues is in the second column. So we have input 2 here. However, there is a problem with this approach because we are hard coding the column number here. Now, if I want more data like gross profit, operating income or EBITDA, I can't just copy paste it here like this. I would manually have to change the column number in each of these formulas here. Like gross profit, I will have to go here and check and it is in column number 8. So I will have to edit this to 8. EBITDA, once again I'll have to go back and check. It is in column number 12. So I will have to change this here to 12. This can become really tedious, especially if I have a lot of different metrics to extract. Plus, I might end up making some mistakes along the way. But there is a more efficient way to do this, which allows us to create a single formula which we can copy paste across all rows and columns. And thereby it will also reduce the manual intervention. The trick is to use VLOOKUP in combination with match function so that Excel itself can find the right column and pick the value based on the column heading rather than us inputting the hard-coded column number. So first, let me explain how match function works. Match is another search function, but instead of returning a value, it returns a position of the value in the range. For example, if I want to find the position of Axis Bank in this column, I would type is equal to match, select the name I am searching for, which is this cell, and then select the range where I want to search. Lastly, I need to specify 0 for an exact match. If I were to enter 1 here instead, it would return the position of the next smallest value if the exact value isn't found. But that works only in case of numbers and also the data must be sorted in ascending order. Similarly, -1 would fetch the next largest data when it can't find an exact match for the data that we are searching. So in any case, because this is a text-based data, an approximate match wouldn't work. So it's not applicable and we'll just directly enter 0 and close the bracket. And I get the value 5 because here Axis Bank is in the 5th place. Now, if I add a new row to this range, you can see the position is shifting to 6 and the result here has also automatically updated to 6. In this way, match can act as a self-updating formula. Another benefit of match is that it works on horizontal data as well. So what I'll do, I'll type in match over here and look for this value and then I will select this range. Okay, once again, comma 0. And I can copy it across and you see that I'm getting the exact column number of these headings from the table. Now, one confusion that you may have while selecting this row here is whether you should start from here or here. See, when I use VLOOKUP on the entire table, this is going to be the first column and this will be the second column. So I need the same values to come from the output of the match function as well. So I will have to select from here. So I select it based on what I need as the output. So now, instead of hard coding the column number here in VLOOKUP, we can replace it with this match function. So I will copy it here and paste it over here. Now don't forget about freezing the references because that is very crucial to making any formula copyable. So here we have frozen the entire table selection. So we have $symbol before the row as well as the column so that it doesn't change at all. So this reference also has been fully frozen. For this heading, we should freeze the row number so that when you copy it down, it will still remain linked to the heading. And for this search value, we will freeze the column number so that when we copy it to the right, it will still remain linked to the first column. Now, once we do this and hit enter, you will see that the formula has returned the values for the revenues. Now, I can simply copy this formula across columns and rows and you will see that it automatically pulls the correct data like gross profit, net profit and so on. I'll recheck this to see if it's linked correctly to both the headings and that appears fine. I can also cross check one of the values here. So this is also matching with this data here. So this method is highly efficient because you need to enter the formula only once and you can copy paste across all cells. So I can also change the heading here. Like for example, I can change this to EPS and I can get that data. So this way of modeling it provides immense flexibility. I can also add new headings like total assets over here, and all I will have to do is just copy paste this formula to the right. Another advantage of this is that you can go here and add columns and still this would remain intact. If you had hard coded the numbers, when you add one column here, all the column numbers here also will have to change. So you will have to go in, make 2 as 3, 3 as 4 and so on. And if you didn't notice it, you will end up with the wrong data. So that risk is also completely eliminated by using this combination of VLOOKUP and match function rather than using a simple VLOOKUP function. So that's all for today's video. In case you learned something new and useful, please hit the like button, share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel for more such videos. Thank you so much for watching and see you again in the next video.